Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is my daily ruling. Can you play Howl from Beyond with Valgavoth Terror Eater? Well, yes you can, but is it worth your while? No one wants to play a Howl from Beyond for 0. So let's talk about that. If you've been following this channel for a while, you know that Reenact the Crime plus Blaze is not an instant win combo. The reason is because when you're casting an X spell without paying its mana cost, the only legal choice for X is 0. But hey, hold on there a sec, because that's exactly what we were just trying to do in the situation from our original problem statement. And so it is not possible to cast Howl from Beyond with Valgavoth for any X besides 0. And that's all I have for you today. Well, okay, hold on a sec. I get the feeling that some of you might not be completely satisfied with that answer. In particular, if we bring back that rule from earlier, we can see that there's some text that I kind of glossed over. Am I trying to pull a fast one on everybody? Well, no. The answer I gave is correct, but it does deserve a little bit deeper of an explanation. As you can see, the actual text from this rule is that if you're casting a spell with X in its mana cost, which Howl from Beyond is, and the value of X isn't defined by the text of that spell, which it isn't, and in effect lets you play that spell without paying its mana cost, nor an alternative cost that includes X, and here's where I think some people might be starting to question a little bit. If you look at what Valgavoth says, you're paying life equal to the spell's mana value rather than paying the mana cost. To understand exactly how this applies to the rule that we had up earlier, let's go through exactly what would happen if you were to cast a spell like Howl from Beyond with Valgavoth. The first step would be to choose a value for X. Let's say X is 19. Then, when it comes time to pay the cost for the spell, normally you would be paying X generic mana and 1 black mana, because that's the spell's mana cost. Valgavoth throws that away and has you pay 20 life. Not X plus 1 life, 20 life. The mana cost has an X in it, but the mana value doesn't. The old name for mana value is converted mana cost, and it made that distinction a bit more clear, since X was converted from a variable into a definite value. In either case, this distinction is very relevant here, since the alternative cost you are paying does not have an X in it. That means the only legal choice for X here is 0. Given the fact that it's clearly possible to conceive of a situation where the Valgavoth did work with X spells and you just had to pay life rather than mana, I expect that some of my viewers might still be a little skeptical, and with some other people maybe will be wondering if this is intended. Given Wizards' recent track record involving paying costs with an X in them, I understand the concern. I invite anybody who has such doubts to check out the Gather rulings for Bolas' Citadel, a card with an identically worded effect. You'll find one ruling that covers this case exactly, confirming that what I've covered in this video does indeed reflect the intended behavior. Or at the very least, that Wizards is aware of the issue and doesn't think it's weird enough to be worth changing it. And that's really all I have for you today. How did you do? Join me again next time for another daily ruling. Until then, I hope you have a great day.